Hey, good morning there, USA. This is Mr. Nick, your host, and I'm trying to stay out of the way so you don't see my shadow. It's pretty bright out here. Beautiful day in Georgia here, somewhere in Georgia. You can see the pool behind me. And if you give me just a moment, I will be right back. Oh man, you probably see my shadow more than anything else, but isn't it a beautiful day here in Georgia? Some beautiful gardens. And I'd like to thank my host and hostess for providing this for me. Anyways, just give me one moment here. We'll be back shortly. Hey there, good morning, USA. Hope this all works well. I hope I didn't interfere with anything. Anyways, welcome back for another episode of Good Morning USA. I'm your host, Mr. Nick B. Hey, you D-Rob, Deplorable Rob. Now I forgot. Carrie Love, Sea Beagle, and, Packed Up Bullshit. Welcome aboard. Hope y'all are doing well. I appreciate, sounds like quite a handful of Next News viewers are joining me. I certainly appreciate you guys jumping on board my channel, seeing what I'm all about. And anyway, is Trump a dork? No, not really. A lot of people want you to believe that Trump is he's mentally ill and all this. I don't believe that for a second. Number one, I know enough about the guy. His IQ is quite high, and he knows exactly what he's doing. But I've got some interesting information for you on that. I'm going to log into my email here shortly. We're going to get started, though, with a report from Conservative Tribune. What should we? Should we jump right into these NFL goofballs here? Exposed NFL's decision after murder of 5 cops at Dallas BLM rally. Okay. So let's get on with our first news item of the day. Again, subscribers, viewers, you are watching Good Morning USA with Mr. Nick B. Please don't confuse me with GMA or the other one, Today Show, which I know my subscribers probably won't. Okay, well, looks like I'm having a problem with the website here. This is interesting. Exposed NFL's decision after murder of 5 cops at... Okay, it does not want to... Let's try this again, hey? Am on Wi-Fi? Okay. So, let's try this again. Okay, let's see what we got here, folks. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with the website here. So let's try this again. Let's see what's going on here. You know, if all these news sites, if they would opt for the secured website, the HTTPS models, they wouldn't have these problems with their websites. Well, fudge. Well, I can't get to the news of the day. Anyway, y'all know about the NFL. I'm gonna kind of do this one by the seat of my pants here. So at any rate, what's going on with the NFL, I think is ridiculous. I sure would like your input, your comments. Leave your comments in the comment section. And I'm not. Apparently, Conservative Tribune is having trouble, so we will jump right back into our email. And I will find something. Here we go. Judicial Watch tip sheet 9/25/2017. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, Judicial. I can't talk today. Judicial Watch Federal Appeals Court hearing September 22nd, fighting for draft criminal indictment of. Wait for it. Hillary Clinton in Whitewater scandal. Okay. You heard that right, folks. Judicial Watch Federal Appeals Court hearing September 22nd, fighting for draft criminal indictment of Hillary Clinton in Whitewater scandal. Judicial Watch announced oral argument will be heard Friday, September 22nd, 2017 in Judicial Watch's appeal number 16-5366 regarding its Freedom of Information Act, FOIA, F-O-I-A lawsuit. And we're going to jump right in here, and we're going to see about this and see what happens here. Okay, let's see if this one loads right. So anyway, here we are. Press room from Judicial Watch. I did it again. All right. Somebody slapped me. Judicial Watch. Federal Appeals Court hearing September 22nd. Fighting for draft criminal indictment of Hillary Clinton in Whitewater scandal. Yes, you heard that right. There. Judicial Watch is fighting for indictments of Hillary Clinton in Whitewater scandal. Washington, D.C. Judicial Watch today announced oral argument will be heard Friday, September 22nd, 2017 in Judicial Watch's appeal number 16-5366 regarding its Freedom of Information Act FOIA lawsuit, seeking the draft indictment of Hillary Clinton over what is popularly known as the Whitewater scandal. The National Archives confirmed that draft indictments of Clinton exist but refused to release the records. Okay, so the National Archives confirmed that draft indictments of Clinton exist, but they refused to release the records. Okay, well, who the hell do they think they are? And these guys have really lost their marbles, haven't they? So date Friday, September 22nd, and I know this is a little late, but I didn't get it apparently till the 25th. But they're updating me. Anyway, so date Friday, September 22nd, 2017, time 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, location courtroom 20, United States Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit, 333 Constitution Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. 20001. The appeal stems from a March 9, 2015 FOIA request and an October 20, 2015 Judicial Watch Freedom of Information Act FOIA lawsuit. Judicial Watch versus National Archives and Records Administration, number 15 CV-01740, seeking all versions of indictments against Hillary Rodham Clinton, including but not limited to version 1, 2, and 3 in box 2250 of the Hickman-Ewing attorney files, the HRC / draft indictment in box 2256 of the Hickman-Ewing attorney's file, as well as any and all versions written by Deputy Independent Counsel Hickman-Ewing Jr. prior to September of 1996. One thing about Judicial Watch, they are an organization fighting essentially to end the political BS in our judicial system. And they're fighting, the fight on many different levels and many different fighting arenas. And take them seriously because they're not messing around, and they don't mess around. Judicial Watch is something else. And you also have ACLJ, which is American Center for Law and Justice, not to be confused with the ACLU, the American Center for Law I should say the American Center for Libertard University. Okay, so ACLU is their new nickname, new moniker is ACLU, American Center for Libertard University. Just joking. Anyways, but anyway, they're two different organizations. ACLJ, American Center for Law and Justice, they fight a different battle, or the same battle, not a different, basically conservative viewpoint, mostly, but more constitutional. ACLJ is the one basically that does they fight for the more constitutional laws, where ACLU is more into political causes, whether they abide by the Constitution or not, I guess. That's my take on it, on the two organizations. I haven't explored a lot, I haven't investigated a lot. Leave your comments in this, fact check me if you want, and leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you know about ACLU and or ACLJ. Anyway, so the draft indictments relate to allegations that Clinton provided false information and withheld evidence from federal investigators to conceal her involvement with the defunct Madison Guaranty Savings and Loan, the collapse of which led to multiple criminal convictions. Clinton provided legal representation to Madison Guaranty as an attorney at the Rose Law Firm in Little Rock, Arkansas. Clinton's Rose Law Firm billing records, long sought by prosecutors, were found in the private quarters of the White House shortly after an important statute of limitations had expired. Okay, the National Archives argued that the documents should be kept secret, citing grand jury secrecy on Clinton's personal privacy. Bullshit! If she's a criminal, she needs to get her ass locked up in prison. Hopefully not the federal prison, hopefully Gitmo. Absolutely absurd. Okay, anyway, so Judicial Watch attorneys argue that since an enormous amount of grand jury and other information from the independent counsel's investigation of Clinton has already been made public, including a January 5, 2001 final report of the independent counsel in a 206-page summary of evidence memorandum detailing the potential charges against Clinton, there's no secrecy or privacy left to protect. Judicial Watch believes the records include an evolving set of draft indictments written between 1996 and 1998. The draft indictments reportedly rose out of the Office of Independent Counsel investigation into Clinton's involvement in an allegedly fraudulent transaction, Castle Grand, involving the assets of Madison Guaranty Savings and Loan. Clinton was alleged to have drafted an option agreement that concealed from the from federal bank examiners a fraudulent $300,000 cross loan to Castle Grand project. Mrs. Clinton's grand jury testimony and her alleged concealment of her role in this fraudulent transaction, including the hiding of her Rose Law Firm billing records concerning the legal work for Madison, reportedly became the subject of an obstruction of justice and perjury investigation in March 1999. Ewing testified that 3 years prior he had drafted and circulated but abandoned an indictment of Mrs. Clinton, and the New York Post reported. Ewing said he had problems with some of her statement. Give me one moment, folks. Okay, Ewing said he had problems with some of her statements to investigators in April 1995 and drafted an indictment shortly after September 1996. He said he showed it to other prosecutors in Starr's office but went no further. Last year, Judicial Watch separately reported Mrs. Clinton may have been involved in a crime in 1986, according to never-before-seen portions of an Office of Independent Counsel (OIC) memorandum. Why on earth is President Trump's Justice Department defending Hillary Clinton by keeping information about her well-known corruption secret? Who is running the store at the Justice Department? Asked Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton. Tax dollars are wasted as the deep state rolls along in its frantic effort to protect Hillary Clinton. President Trump should demand to know why his agencies are defending Hillary Clinton. Friday's oral argument is scheduled to be heard by D.C. Circuit Judge Judith W. Rogers, David S. Tadtel, and Lawrence H. Silberman. Wow. Okay, you can sign up to get the latest from Judicial Watch. Well, just go to their website, basically. So, that was that. On that part. So let's see here. Let's see if we can do another article. Do we have time? Well, we're at about 13 minutes on this report. Hey, Good Morning USA. Again, you're watching Good Morning USA with your host, Mr. Nick B. How y'all doing? To my subscribers, my veteran subscribers, Deplorable Rob, C. Beagle, Carrie Love, Edward Black, and all the rest, and also my new subscribers, hello and welcome. Not even sure who you are yet, but I will find out, because you probably more likely will leave a comment at some point in time. And to any viewers who are watching who are not subscribers, please, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit share, and let me know you stopped by, and subscribe, please. If you do subscribe, please make sure you hit the notification bell. Hit it once for occasional notifications, hit it twice for all notifications, okay? Alright guys, and just watch YouTube. you'll see a little thing pop up. It'll say you'll get occasional notifications if you hit the bell once. If you hit it twice, it'll tell you get all notifications, okay? Alright, so that should help you with the YouTube algorithms and such, alright? So what we're going to do here now, MSNBC, Trump warns blacks kneeling in the cotton fields again. New warning about same-sex studies on kids, key elements in travel ban. Okay, well, let's see. 240 countries have more registered voters than living adults. Counties. 240 counties have more registered voters than living adults. How about we jump on that one? Okay, because we tried the NFL one, and for some reason, Android doesn't like us today. So, Watchdog, 248 counties have more registered voters than live adults. Okay. Joshua Palladino Liberty. Headlines. Oop. Okay, so that's going to stop. Browser has stopped. Okay. Apparently, the new phone I have, I would not buy it in Alcatel. The browser keeps going out on me. So, give me just one moment and let me see if I can fix this baby, okay? So, let's go. We'll go here. And so, why don't we just take a minute and we'll talk a bit. So, what do you guys think on the comment section? In the comment section, let me know what you think. And I think some of you got a chance to see the special report I did. I believe it was yesterday. Pretty sick what that group is doing, I tell you. We're going to also talk about Atari Box, Atari's new system, the Atari Box. So we'll get into that here shortly. So we'll do this. You give me just a couple minutes here, guys, and we'll get where we need to get here. How's that sound, huh? Yeah, I like that. You know, you get on the Google browser or the Android browser. My old phone was a Samsung, and it wasn't that old, but it just all of a sudden broke. So I get back to my home base here. I'm gonna actually go and grab a probably new Samsung. This will actually be for sale, so what I might do is actually post it on YouTube and just let you see it, and then you guys can actually tell me if you want it or not. It comes, this one came with a pair of VR goggles, which I probably will never use. I'm in my 50s, so I don't think it'd be so good for me. But if you guys have a child, you know, if you got a son and young kid who might enjoy it, but you gotta be prepared because it could impact their eyesight pretty bad. And for me, that's just not an area I'm willing to go. Let's see if we can get this Conservative Tribune here article. How's that sound? Whoop. So what we'll do here, we'll just jump on a new browser. Conservative Tribune. So anyway, sorry, I'm out in a back deck somewhere in Georgia. Somewhere in Georgia. Now here we go, watch this. One of my favorite browsers is actually DuckDuckGo. It seems to work pretty flawlessly in most cases. Let's see if it's my phone, and it could be the internet connection I have out here. But my tablet, yeah, it seems to be doing okay. Although it's not on internet mode yet. Yeah, it will be once I upload the YouTube video. Ooh, my RAM. I'm using a lot of RAM. Okay, I just figured that out. So anyway, exposed NFL's decision after murder of 5 cops at Dallas BLM rally. Let's see if we can get this article up now. Alright, let's see what it does here. We'll give it a few seconds. And this might be one of those days where we have to wing it. And anyway, so exposed NFL's decision after murder of 5 cops at Dallas BLM rally. This is by Kim Smith of the Conservative Tribune on September 25th, 2017 at 12:26 p.m. The utter hypocrisy of the NFL is becoming more blatant by the hour And what the league did a year ago is even more infuriating in light of its recent actions. In August of last year, the NFL turned down plans by the Dallas Cowboys to wear tribute decal on the team's helmets during preseason and regularly scheduled games in honor of the 5 police officers who were killed guarding a Black Lives Matter demonstration in Dallas. Black Lives Matter, as far as I'm concerned, are just as much a terrorist group as, and I can't say that all of them, but they have become. See, this is what happens when you don't do your activism correctly. It turns into something that maybe the original founders of the group never intended. In fact, some of the original founders of some of these groups may be actually absolutely ashamed of what it's turned into. Activism can be a good thing or a bad thing. It depends on how you do it. In August of last year, and by the way, folks, it is not a protest if you are in the middle of the street protesting something. That is called rioting. That is called obstruction. You are obstructing traffic. You are, in fact, obstructing justice. If you are in the middle of the streets claiming you're protesting some sort of evil in this world, bullshit. If you're in the middle of the streets, don't be surprised if you get your ass run over. Get out of the streets and do it on the sidewalk. You do that in my home state, you're likely to get your ass thrown on the ground by the cops. Not so much the state as much as the area I live in, which is an area of northwestern lower Michigan. They won't mess around with that. You better be on the sidewalks doing your protesting or your activism, because they won't put up with that shit. Business owners or cops alike. They just don't put up with that crap. And they're fine with you standing on the sidewalk, even in front of their businesses, doing your protesting, but you better be on the edge of the sidewalk, and you better not be in the streets. Anyway, and I hope it stays that way in my home area. So, boy, if my home area is out there listening in northwestern lower Michigan, you better stay straight. You better stay straight and stay, what I'm saying by that when I say that, and it's not a figurative speech targeted at any one group. What it simply means is be upright. If you're gonna do your activism, do it the correct way. Anyways, team members wore the decal, a 5-pointed star inside a black circle with the words "arm in arm" at the top during their training camp. When players and coaching staff took the field arm in arm with Dallas Police Chief David Brown, Dallas Mayor Mike Rawlings, and family members of the police officers who were killed, according to the Dallas Morning News. Apparently, the league didn't want to stir up any kind of controversy and denied the request, citing uniform regulations, according to KDFW. Oh, screw the uniform regulations. Come on, guys. Okay. Boy, how things have changed since the NFL has made itself the center of controversy. While the NFL obviously had a problem with decals that honored slain officers, it had no problem with countless players kneeling and sitting out the national anthem or socks that depicted police officers as pigs. The fact that the NFL allows players to disrespect the flag in this country shows just how controversial and un-American they have allowed themselves to become. And I might add, it shows how stupidly insane and mentally ill these people are. Boy, I could use that $1 million they're making. But my body certainly wouldn't put up with the demand of football and being knocked on my ass by the tackles and that. So what is wrong with this world, folks? Anyway, after President Donald Trump condemned players who protested the anthem, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell claimed their remarks were divisive. Oh my God, they were divisive. Oh Jesus, I can't. Donald Trump hurt my feelings. Okay, bullshit. When is Goodell gonna grow up? His name should be. Leave a comment in the comment section. You tell me. because I don't have a good one for that. I thought I might, but I don't. After President Donald Trump condemned players who protested the anthem, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell claimed he whined remarks were divisive. Aw, poor Roger Goodell. The NFL and our players are our best when we help create a sense of unity in our country and our culture, he said in a statement according to Fox News. Okay. Sorry, my acting was horrible. Trump's statements are divisive. Oh my gosh. How about the utter disrespect shown to our nation's heroes by your players, Goodall? Have you ever stopped to think that maybe the epitome of what's divisive? Sadly, NFL has turned into a spineless and un-American franchise. Yes, it has. By allowing these players to continually disrespect our flag and our nation, they are destroying themselves and their paychecks. And here's what I might add. Here's what I will add. More importantly than disrespecting our flag, you were disrespecting the military veterans who really had no choice. When they signed up for the military, you have orders, and if you're ordered to go, it doesn't matter. You're ordered to go. You're ordered to go to war. And so, with that being said, these people are disrespecting our troops. That is absolutely and inconceivably wrong on every level. On every level. Okay, so many sports fans are turning their backs on the league completely, and we can't blame them in the least. HG American Military News. Okay, share the story if you liked it, and let Conservative Tribune know what you think about the NFL's decision to not allow football players to wear decals on their helmets after police officers were killed in Dallas. What do you think about the NFL? Scroll down to comment below. And so, my friends, essentially the NFL's, they've lost it, the whole thing. And I don't know that much about the Dallas Cowboys, but apparently the owner of that team has said if they get caught kneeling during the national anthem, they will be fired, both players and coaching staff. So let me know if that's still true, if that still holds true. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know. All right. I'm not very well versed in that one. Alright, here's a good one. You guys might like this one. Okay. Epic! Stevie Wonder takes knee on stage, but next move has Trump fans cheering. This is by Kim Smith on September 25th, 2017 at 12:50 p.m. Kim Smith seems to be a busy person. Singer and songwriting legend Stevie Wonder took a knee of a different sort on stage Saturday night. It was a move that should make all President Trump supporters smile, and all millionaire football players who kneel during the national anthem think twice. Wonder was performing at the Global Citizens Festival when he took a moment to address the audience about the controversy surrounding kneeling that has seemed to overtake the nation. Whenever you need to interrupt hate, stand down bigotry, condemn sexism, and find love for all of our global brothers and sisters every day, Wonder began. Tonight I'm taking a knee for America, he continued as he got down on one knee. But not just one knee, I'm taking both knees, he said while the audience cheered. Both knees in prayer for our planet, our future, our leaders of the world, and our globe, he said before he finished his prayer, saying Amen. What an incredible way to show those protesters the national anthem how to take those protesting the national anthem how to take a knee. It wasn't a protest move, but a move that recognized one of the most powerful things we could do for ourselves and our country. Pray to God. Yes, indeed. While Wonder has had his leftist moments, we have to hand it to him. The amazing gesture is what we all need to be doing. This amazing gesture is what we all need to be doing. And I would totally agree. I do totally agree. When you're kneeling, that should only be an act of, prayer and reverence to God Almighty. Kneeling in protest to our national anthem or any other time but prayer, to me, is really not only disrespecting God, but I think you're coming pretty close to, I'm just saying, that's really offending, that's coming really close to really offending and pissing off God Almighty. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Our love for our country and our love for God is something that can bridge divides in the face of so much division and hatred that is consuming many in our nation. God's love and grace is our only hope. HT Independent Journal, please share this story on Facebook and Twitter to spread the word about Stevie Wonder taking a knee. What do you think about Wonder's prayer? Scroll down and comment below. This is from the Conservative Tribune. Okay, guys, so we're going to have to kind of close it out here shortly. This program should air sometime between this evening, Tuesday evening, September 26th, to Wednesday morning, September 27th. I want to thank you all for tuning in to Good Morning USA. I am your host, Mr. Nick. And speaking of the news, let me run that back a little bit. That is the news for the day. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm your host, Mr. Nick B. with Good Morning USA. Subscribers, friends, new subscribers, potential subscribers, and my loved ones, God bless you all. Have a great day. God bless. Mr. Nick B. for Good Morning USA. I'm out. Peace.